From the time of the first indigenous inhabitants to the present moment, we explored what living in the Northwoods means to us. Living with the Northwoods is a warehouse art center project that explores human connection to the Northwoods. Native and non-native volunteers from the Waswaganig and around the Northwoods worked with Wayne Vallier and his apprentices in the forest to gather materials and transported them back to the warehouse, where they constructed a summer wigwam together. One step in making the wigwam was to gather willow twigs. It takes great knowledge to know where to go harvest the willow twigs and how many are needed as to not take more than necessary.
Put it up when we're meeting again.
Okay.
We're definitely going to proceed.
How many do we get? Like 500?
Maybe we got
Really?
about half.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the regeneration, when we trim those like that,
Yeah.
promotes it.
Oh, it helps
Yeah.
the
Promotes
roots
it.
and then.
Yes, it promotes it. There's so many.
Another important step in creating the summer wigwam is harvesting saplings.
Here, this is a maple sapling, and this is what we use to make our wigwams and our lodges. So when you're looking for these kind, you don't want big, huge, thick saplings because they're harder to bend. So right now, this one is perfect for making bands around the wigwam because of how the thickness of this is very, very easy to bend. So we'll be able to make nice bends with this one. So and then just cut them like that. Then once you get them cut down, you gotta limb them up. Okay. Got it all done. All right.
Anishinaabe has learned a lot off the wolves. As a matter of fact, we learn how to be family and taking care of one another from the wolves. We can learn a lot from our environment.
Throughout the summer, Wayne teaches his apprentices about the
This
land.
one here will save your life. Pick it up, pick the bottom plant all the way to the ground. So this plant here, this up an inch, edible. There's protein in it, water in it, save your life. So there's no reason to starve in the summertime in the woods. There's no possible way you can. You could survive on that for days. What's that called? So I teach my apprentices to take inventory of the forest, to know where different things are at. In case if they need WigWam, they know where to go. If they need wild ginger, they know where to go. If they need wild onions, they know where to go. So we use a medicine. It's called aquagishozo. It's called the woodchuck's tail. So Lawrence has a woodchuck's tail on him, and it's going to lead him to where the best bark is. That's what he's doing. So follow that aquajish there, that big woodchuck.
They must then harvest different types of bark. Before harvesting, Wayne offers tobacco to the creator of the forest. We were asked not to film this important moment. Harvesting birch bark comes first.
See the difference over here? You can see how thick we tested this bark. And you can see it's almost a 1/4 inch thick. Well, give it a little test once here. See how she's coming on. Is this wigwas, these birch trees are looked at by the Anishinaabe is that's gonna come off, I think, Lawrence.
Yeah,
We're gonna bark this. Yep. Go get the tools. Let's take this down. Money wigwase. Money wigwase. Harvesting birch bark. Money wigwase. It's not really popping, but I think we'll be able to disc it off. And we always want to put, when we harvest birch bark, we always try to stop about chest high. because when the snow comes, it goes around the tree, and the bark underneath the snow is usually thinner. So we usually stop about chest high. And we go all the way, we're going to probably go up here about 25 feet. And that's what we're going for today. As we harvest this bark, it comes back. It doesn't hurt the tree. The bark will grow back in 15 years and we can harvest it again. Lighting it straight up. Connecting the dots, man. Okay, let's move your ladder. Move your ladder. Okay. All right. Now, drop it in the dirt. Just walk one ladder with it. Turn it this way like that. Just walk right down with it. Walk over here where it's smooth, clear. Okay, let's get the clamps off it. Then put them.
This birch bark harvesting process is repeated until there is enough bark for the project.
My grandfather, his name was Amus. It meant the little bee. He was one of the chiefs from Lac du Flambeau that signed the 1854 treaty to give the Chippewas the right to hunt, fish, and gather in northern Wisconsin, Minnesota, and all of the UP of Michigan. So my grandfather was thinking about us today, about us being able to maintain our culture and be out in this forest like we've been for centuries. So they were thinking about us, so we try to reciprocate by using the forest the way we've been taught by our ancestors. Mikawadazi, Mitaguwaking, Nungum. The forest is beautiful today. Mikawadazi, it is beautiful. Welcome to my home. Anishinaabe, Mitaguwaking. The forest of our ancestors. Hey ha, where hey ha, yay ha, where you be yay ha, hey, where hey, where hey ha, where home.
They must then harvest cedar bark.
Egypt.
Wayne chooses the trees to harvest from carefully. These cedar trees will later be cut down and used to build other things so that no part of the tree goes to waste. On birch trees, the bark will grow back. Just like everything else, this process is repeated until there is enough material for the project.
Yeah, so this is how we pack it out. So, where's the trees at? Let's keep cutting them. Let's keep moving at it.
Creating cording is another important part of the project.
It's an amazing, amazing fiber that many applications. The waterproof cordage and rope and whatever you want. This is by tribal people throughout the world. And man uses it today to make his twisted rope that he makes, cable, all of the stuff that we do today. And as far as ropes and wires and different things like this same technique is applied in modern times, but with a machine. There you are, there's cordage. Look at that piece of fiber. Perfect. Piece of string. Beautiful fiber.
Last thing you want to do is run out of this during your project. You like to have a good set. This is a nice piece you got.
Yeah.
Really nice piece.
Now that all the materials have been collected, the wigwam is ready to be constructed. During the construction of the wigwam, other events with the theme Living in the Northwoods took place. One of those events was a basket-making class using extra birch bark from the wigwam project.
Okay, as I'm doing it, I'm holding it in the same place, coming out, in and out, crossing this like that. Okay, pushing it down, manipulating the basket. But you want to hold the rims, these rims, so that the ends match up on it. So, this very size basket, the pattern that we used, my son and I, for 2 seasons, we made 110 of these exact baskets. And so I kind of know these inside and out. If I make these look easy, that's why I got it.
Another Living with the Northwoods event was a wild edibles series.
Taking syrup and actually making maple sugar. The Anishinaabe people have been using maple sugar for literally thousands of years. And this area, from the east all the way to where we live today, is Anishinaabe people. So the thing about maple sugar is the reason why our people they refined it down to sugar is because it was used as a food preservative. It actually helped dry the food. It was used in a seasoned food. And when it's cooked down to the sugar point, it doesn't spoil. Traditionally, we used to catch the sap. I just made one. It's actually a folded piece of birch bark called a biscuit te noggin. And this has no seams in it. And I folded a piece of birch bark and it's holding water. So it's called a biscuit te noggin. But anyway, the biscuit te noggin is used to collect sap. Moving it.
All right. Yeah,
This is right here. You grab one.
It's sticky. She pressed them and we pressed them in the maple.
this is good granulated sugar, man.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, now, berries. These are from Paul Marsh. All right. Who's gonna be my first guinea pig? Grab a pinch, finger, grab a berry in there. You guys tell me. Make sure you grab a dehydrated berry with it.
The Waswaganing powwow also took place during this project. Construction on the wigwam continued throughout the summer.
great honor to be here in the last 6 weeks, being part of this project, and to show the many uses of birch bark, and also the many different environments we as Anishinaabe people visit for our crafts and our way of life. So to bring attention to some of these environments is what we're about. The sustainability and making sure that Gaymo and Dadazijik, the ones not yet born, have the ability to harvest these things up ahead in the future. Our great-great-grandchildren, and talking about living in the Northwoods this project has been a great honor coming to and understanding a little bit about our culture and how we have the same values about this planet and the same want for peace, happiness, love, life, and strength for everybody. You got.
Over the course of this summer Wigwam project, we explored the idea of what it means to live with the Northwoods, learning from the Anishinaabe people and their culture. We share knowledge, respect, and understanding for each other and Mother Earth.